Hey everybody. Welcome, welcome. Let me do some housekeeping here real quick. Tell me who you are, where you're from, what you do. Are you makers? You just like to watch? I got a treat for you. I think I say that every night. Hey Audra. Fayetteville, North Carolina. Thank you for joining. All right, I am Jamie Shahan, owner and creator of Teal Lollipops Wreaths. I specialize in deco mesh wreaths. I love deco mesh. I also do a little bit of grapevine, but I'm not as proficient at that yet as I would like to be. Hey Cheryl. But I like to make deco mesh wreaths in general for all the holidays and all the seasons. I've been doing this for about a year, and now I'm branching off and I'm looking into teaching and starting a few groups as well. But for now, I'm concentrating on sharing what I know with everybody who's willing to hang in here with me and join me and watch some things. So what we're going to be doing tonight is we're going to be making this little cutie patootie. So this is not going to be a wreath that you hang on your door. This is going to be a something you hang on the inside if you've got little kids, grandkids, and it's going to be a way to count down the days until Christmas. So I got this at the at-home store, and it was $19.99. Now that's kind of a high price. So when I'm pricing out my wreaths, hey Debbie, when I'm pricing out my wreaths, I won't make a profit off of a $20 sign. I will just add that to the, I would just add that after I've figured out my profit margin and all. I'll just add that to the cost. I'll get it back, but I won't make any money off of this sign because that's a pretty high dollar sign. So, I enticed you guys to come and watch tonight by saying that this is either going to be a flop or this is going to be a success, because I'm going to be pairing things in such a way that I've never paired before. So usually when I pair my ribbon, I will pair I'll just show you. So these are the ribbons that I've chosen. I've got this wire mesh metallic ribbon, and I've got this iced, it looks like it's iced red with white snowflakes, but then it's got glitter all over it. And then I've got this solid white 1.5 inch ribbon with the I want to say ruffled edges, but that's not ruffled, but it's got the frilly edges on it. And then I've got this 2.5 inch black and white snowflake with black edges. So usually what I would do is I would swap these up, and I would pair the red with the black and the white with the red, so that visually your eye sees everything. But today I don't want to do that. So I'm going to be doing it completely different. I'm going to be pairing the white with the white, and I'm going to be pairing the red with the red. And I think it's still going to be stunning. But the reason that I'm doing this is because when I attach this sign, I'm not going to go on top here. I'm going to push this mesh out of the way, and I'm going to attach the sign to where the white looks like it might be part of the snowman. And so I want the white on white mesh here, and then I want the red on red mesh down below. Okay, so that was the madness that I had in my mind, and so this is the method. We're going to see if it works. So this is either going to be a great success or it's going to be a flop. So here we go. Hey Suzanne. Oh, I'm not too early. 6 o'clock. So when you look at your page, sorry y'all, I got to turn some things off here. When you look at your Facebook page and you look at your analytics, you will see when most people are at the highest and engaging on your Facebook page. And mine is 6 o'clock. So historically, I've done my lives at 7 and 7:30. But I've discovered that 6 o'clock is when more people are on my Facebook page or surfing and scroll by my Facebook page. So I'm going to try to do a lot of them at 6, but that doesn't always work out. So the two different types of mesh is this beauty. I love this mesh. This is ribbon mesh. This is ribbon deco mesh. It's ribbon mesh. I didn't realize it was ribbon mesh, but that's why I love it so much, is because it's ribbon mesh. Ribbon mesh does not fray as much. It is a little bit more difficult to cut because it's thicker, but it's really not that big of a deal. But it doesn't fray as much, and it has a better coverage. So this was a fall deco ribbon mesh that I got from Hobby Lobby. Normally runs for $9.99 for 10 inches. This is 10 inches, and it has, how many feet? 30 feet. So that's a good size 10-inch roll. But I got this for either 40 or 50% off. I don't remember which. Probably 40, because I think Hobby Lobby still has their fall at 40% off. They got their Christmas at 50 now, but their fall is still 40. So I probably got that at 40% off. And then I've got this, what does it say? Polypro Mesh Ribbon, waterproof. This was Christmas, $9.99. I got it for 50% off. And it's a snowball mesh, which means each of these little lines, it has lines in it that are raised, and it kind of resembles snowballs. So that's why they call it snowball mesh. So I am going to also do differently with the mesh as I am doing with the ribbon. I'm going to keep the white on the inner ring, and I'm going to do the black and white on the outer ring. So that's different. The ribbon pairing is different. The mesh placement is different. And either this is going to be fantastic or it's going to be a flop. So we'll see. So let's get started. Hey, Suzanne. Hey, Elaine. All right, so I am going to be doing the Woodland Ruffle. Let me get this out of the way, y'all. And I have gone ahead and pre-cut my mesh. And I have cut these to 30 inches in length. So, find something, anything, to hold it down. And start on one end and make about 3 or 4 rolls. And I just use a clip it in place, turn it around, and start the other side, 3 or 4 rolls. Hey, Joanne. I hope it'll be fantastic. We'll see. Y'all, Joanne is in my business group with Julie Samako, the mastermind group, and she's got quite an adventure going on. So you roll, and then you just start walking your fingers till you get to the other end, and you are ruffling it together. The purpose of the roll is to roll the cut edges to the inside so that you have less fraying. So just go to your next tie, twist it down. And then you want these edges, you don't want one on top of the other. You want them pulled up together to where they're pointing toward the ceiling. It doesn't really matter right now. We can come back later and accomplish that when we put the sign on. The sign is going to push them up and out of the way, but where they meet together, you don't want one on top of the other. Hey, Donna. All right, so hold that in place on the other end. A couple of rolls, 1, 2, 3. Pin it, turn it around, and start on the other side. Do the same thing. 1, 2, 3. And then start ruffling. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. Whichever. So this particular wreath form only has 15 ties. This is a Hobby Lobby wreath form, and it only has 15. Most wreath forms have 18, so you've got 9 pairs of ribbon. This only has 15. So hopefully my mesh won't look like it's, doesn't have enough on there, or my ribbon looks like I need more. Hopefully not. but we'll see. So 4 rows, turn it around, 3 or 4 rows, and then just start scrunching it up to create that ruffle. So you guys, again, I'm Jamie Shahan of Teal Lollipops Wreaths. You guys head over to my Etsy store. See what you think. I'm starting to post some of my, finally, I'm going to start posting some of my Christmas wreaths that I've been making. Once I get all of the adornments on them. But I've been making quite a few, and I've got a few more things to buy, but I'm going to be posting those. So y'all like my store. Share it with some people if you would. That would be awesome. You can go to my YouTube channel, sign up for that. I realized, y'all, the other day, I went to my YouTube channel, and I realized that I've got about 12 or so videos that I still need to put on there. And that's a lot of work. So have y'all ever heard, I'm sure you have y'all heard of Deco Exchange? Anybody heard of Deco Exchange? Anybody? So Deco Exchange has this course that I recently took. And I'm about coursed out for sure. But it's called Recycle Your Content. And in this Recycle Your Content course, you take your 1-hour Facebook lives, and they show you how you're doing the shipping challenge, Cheryl. So am I. So this course called Recycle Your Content. You take your Facebook lives, and they teach you how to use an editing software, film editing software program, and you change your 1-hour video into a 3-minute video, a time-lapse 3-minute video, and then you post that on Pinterest or Facebook. And then before you exit out of the program, after you download your 3-minute video, you change it to a 1-minute video. And then you post that, I believe, on Instagram. I'm not quite sure where you post the 1-minute yet. I'm learning. And then after you do your 1-minute video, you do a 30-second video. And then they teach you where to post that. And they teach you how to post on Instagram. And it's been an incredible course to take. Oh, crud, I forgot that, y'all. Alright, well, I'm going to fake this side. I'm going to roll it with my hands. There we go. That's how normal people do it, is they'll just roll it up with one hand and then roll it with the other and scrunch it all together, and I can't do it that way. I tried. It's just, I don't think it looks as good. But anyway, back to this course. So I've got the Julie Samaco Wreath of the Month Club, and then I've got the Julie Samaco Success Circle, and then the Julie Samaco Mastermind, and then this Recycle Your Content, and now the Ship Happens, I think is the name of it. So y'all, I am like so overwhelmed with courses right now, but I'm 56 years old. I don't know diddly squat about the internet and how to navigate it and how to do it. And so my brain is in overtime to try to figure all this out. And the courses are out there to teach y'all how to do all that stuff. You just gotta invest in it a little bit. The course, the Recycle Your Content course, wasn't that expensive. I think they'll probably offer it again. It was a huge success in my opinion. And once you pay for it, you have access to it for a lifetime. So I will need to go back through it and I'm sure go through Instagram course again. But they have they cover Instagram. They start out with Facebook Lives. They cover Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok. What else do they cover? Yeah, there's a huge hole right here, guys. And because there's not as many ties, so I'm probably going to come back and put something there because that will drive me crazy. And I'm short some, so I'm going to have to cut some more anyway. Which of Julie's courses would you recommend? So I started out with the Success Circle, and then I quickly went to the Mastermind. And I think what I learned the most with the Mastermind is exactly clarification of what's out there. I did not fully understand the earning potential in this business. But with me being so technologically challenged, I didn't know what to ask and what not to ask. And so I was utilizing Julie's knowledge for basic questions. And where if I had known better, I should have been utilizing her knowledge for, you know, how do I start an email group? I mean, I didn't have any customers. I had 0 customers for months when I first started. 0. I mean, it was crickets on my Etsy page. And then, so I guess my suggestion would be start with the Success Circle. And if you don't have much knowledge on creating, then I would find myself a creator like Julie's Wreath of the Month Club. She is the best teacher when it comes to scale and, you know, knowing how to place greenery and stuff. But if you like deco mesh, then you need to probably watch more YouTube videos for deco mesh. She does deco mesh, and she has a tutorial for deco mesh, but she does more grapevines. But for sure, the Success Circle would be my very first. Y'all gonna have to cut some more of this. One more. So let me show you how I measured this with my 24-inch board. So start with a creative course. So this is 24 inches, and that's where I'm placing my Bodabra. Now I'm just going to slide this Bodabra all the way to the end, and I'm going to measure 8 inches. Well, 6 inches, sorry, to the 18 mark on my, so that's 30. All right, so let me back up and just clarify if I haven't made that clear. Start with the Success Circle, Julie Samaco's Success Circle. You will not believe the amount of information that is in her Success Circle portal. It is unbelievable. And then after you start to grow and you're ready to move on to expand your growth, and you're ready to really work on your email list and maybe do a digital product, and y'all, I'm talking and I'm forgetting what I'm doing here. I think I'm going to just zip tie this. No, I can't do that. Hang on. So, Julie Samaco Success Circle, the Wreath of the Month Club, or another design group. And then I would highly suggest her mastermind group, like year 2, after 1 full year. That would be my game plan. What's her business name? It's Southern Charm Wreaths. Julie Samaco, S-I-O-M-M-A-C-O, I think. But it's Southern Charm Wreaths. So y'all, I'm just putting a tie here, a chenille stem tie. Now let's do this again. Hey, Lisa. Mary Piper, she's all over the place. The business name is Julie Samaco Success Circle. Southern Charm Wreaths is the name of her business. You're welcome, Ronnie. So I just jumped in with both feet. I joined the Success Circle, and then I wanted a little bit more one-on-one coaching, and so I joined the mastermind group. And I realized that it was a little bit over my head because I did not know what the basic fundamentals of the internet were. But I mean, you're not going to learn that. That's something you have to learn on your own. And she taught me. All right, so there is the base. So now we'll go ahead and start with the ribbon. So I'm going to do all of the white on the top, and I'm going to do all of the red on the bottom. All right, so these are 12-inch ribbon that I have cut and dovetailed. I've dovetailed the 2.5 inch. I didn't dovetail the 1.5 inch. I just folded over the edges. So you place your 1.5 inch on top of your 2.5 inch. Just eyeball it and find the center and start crimping it up with your fingers, just like that. Now take it and fold it into a V, just like that. And then kind of curl it up like bird's wings. That's what I do. That's what I've learned along the way from watching various YouTube videos, and that's what works for me. Y'all, is your camera, oh, I was about to say, is the camera blurry for y'all? I guess it was just auto-focusing. So as I put these on, I will take the 1.5 inch and pull them to the top and pull the 2.5 inch more toward the bottom. But I've learned so much this past year. It's just been incredible. And just incredible. So I'm pretty excited about what the next year holds for me. I'm real excited. I love Pinterest. Pinterest is something that once you put information out on Pinterest, it never goes away. Once it's on the internet, it never goes away. So if you have something that you're trying to sell, let's say I put this wreath in my Etsy shop, then I can do immediately, I can post it onto Pinterest from my Etsy shop. And so people right now are looking for Christmas. So they'll look and they'll see this, and hopefully they'll come, and I will have my shop in that pin on Etsy, and so they can click on it and it will take them right to my Etsy shop. Now let's say it sells. It doesn't matter. This pin will forever be on Etsy. And people might search Snowman Wreath, and my wreath will show up. And that's okay that this wreath might be gone and sold. But my link to my shop will forever be there as long as I have that business. So I will not link it to this exact wreath, but instead I will have that clickable button to my shop. And so anytime somebody does a search on Pinterest for a snowman wreath and this comes up and they click it hoping it'll be available, they'll find out it's no longer available, but they can then look at my other wreaths that I have in there. So I think that, so the question is, so you think you need to do lives, YouTube, to be able to sell your wreaths. I'm going to I'm going on 70 and I'm definitely challenged with the computer. Okay, Elaine, me and you, sister, are right there together. So, I'm going to have to cut some more of this. I think that you have to develop a following. And I think you have to do either YouTube or Facebook. And I fought it. Believe me, I fought it. I even asked my coach, Julie Samako, can I do this without doing Facebook Lives? And she said yes, with a big fat but. You can, but it's going to take a lot longer. And I didn't have a lot longer. I want sales. You know, I want sales to be generated. And I'm not just thinking about sales of this product. I'm thinking about teaching in the future. So the way to do that is to get online and create a following. So the true answer is yes, I think you have to do lives, either on Facebook or on YouTube. Now, having said that, I also think that there are some women out there who do so well on Facebook Market. And they don't do lives. They put it on Facebook Market. And they do craft shows. And there is a program out there for doing online craft shows. And there are ways to do live videos without ever showing your face. Like, I don't have the camera and the technology to show my face and to easily Elaine, it's no big deal. You don't worry about it. I'll show you how to do it without it being a big deal. I don't have the technology to show my face and then to pan down nicely to this wreath. So I just start with it like this and I get going. Elaine, where are you selling your wreaths now? Let's start with that. You're so funny. Believe me, I didn't like the idea, and I'm just going to be very honest with you. I have the type of personality that I don't want to bother people. And I realized quickly that Facebook only shows my content to 3% of my Facebook friends. And if my Facebook friends never engage with me, then they will eventually drop off the radar and they will never see my content. So for me, being worried, that was my biggest worry. I'm just going to be myself. I'm going to mess up. I've already messed up 2 or 3 times in this video. But you just got to laugh it off and go with it. I know I'm going to mess up. This whole wreath may be a total flop. But I went in with my call to action on my Facebook page telling y'all this may be a total flop. Or it may be great. Well, if somebody put that on the Facebook page, I'm going to tune in to watch. I'm going to watch it be a flop, you know. But you just got to be yourself, you know, just do the best you can. Etsy and just sharing on my Facebook. So sales have been to friends and neighbors. That's the best way to start out. If you can get sales going to friends and neighbors, that's awesome. But I have that personality that I don't want to bother anybody, so I don't ask. And so it's easier for me to get on Facebook and just start doing this and post my stuff to Pinterest and drive traffic to my Etsy shop from Pinterest. And because I don't like bothering people, and it's really not a bother, but that was what was in my head. Uh-oh, I didn't dovetail that one. So because I don't like doing that, sales have been incredibly slow going for me. It's taken me a lot to get started. I don't know why, I just totally forgot to dovetail this last set here. So if y'all don't know how to dovetail, you just fold your ribbon lengthwise and you start at the folded edge and you cut at about a 45-degree angle toward your wired edge. So you getting traffic on Etsy, Elaine? Because if you are, you must be doing something right. And if you tell me you don't know anything about Etsy, we're gonna have a talk, and I'll help you out there, because if you're already getting sales and you think you don't know what you're doing, then with just a few tweaks, you can really get some traffic flowing your way. So you've never posted on Facebook before making wreaths, and now every day I make 1 to 2 wreaths. That's awesome. You make them, but you're not making them live. You're just making them and posting them, right? And you're selling them on Facebook Marketplace or Etsy. What did you say? Etsy. Okay, yeah. So I'm hoping also that you're posting them to a Facebook business page, correct? All right, you guys, so somehow I'm going to take this fella. Let me cut this off here. Yes, okay, good. Because it is against Facebook's terms of service if you are posting your business on your personal page. Now, you cannot have a business page without a personal page, but everything you post for a business has to be gone through your business page, and then it will automatically post. No, Marketplace, didn't I? Oh, Marketplace didn't do anything for you. Okay. All right, so this is a little heavy. So I'm going to attach probably at 4 points. I guess I'll use this little thing right here. And then 4 point, or maybe I'll just do here, 4 and 4, and I'll avoid that altogether. So this is a beadsmith tool. It's basically a hole punch for metal. And I'm going to just do this in 4 corners. So I haven't posted anything really to Facebook Marketplace. I probably should. I need to do it all. Do it all to get the traffic flow into your Etsy store. I need to do more of that. Alright, so there are my 4 holes. I might need to do this with a zip tie. I'm not quite sure yet. I've got one white one that's a little pink. Let's see. Here's another one. Good. Alright, so let's just put this in this hole. Give it a good tight twist. Do that on every one. I just share a photo, and then people will ask about it, and then I message them the cost or direct them to my Etsy shop. Yeah, I would always direct them to the Etsy shop. Some people like to engage and start talking about cost, and they want to know, why is it so expensive, or why is it so cheap, or, you know, the price is what it is. You have a formula for pricing your stuff, and the price is just what it is. So to avoid getting into that conversation, you want to just direct them to your Etsy shop. Now, once they get to your Etsy shop, if they see that it is too expensive, then they may shop around and find something that's not too expensive. So you don't want to cut off that sale at the get-go by telling them the price. So just get them to go to your shop, and if they don't want that one because it's too much or whatever, they might find something else that they like. So always send them to your Etsy shop. So when you post your photo on your Facebook page, open up another window in your browser. Go to your Etsy page, your Etsy shop, and at the internet bar at the top, the URL, double click on that and copy everything from www on, and go back to your Facebook post where you are putting your picture, and put that in the comments. And that way anybody who's interested can just go right to it. Alright, you guys, so I'm going to attempt to pull up all of this mesh, because I want all of this pretty mesh, this white mesh, to be around this snowman's face. And this is probably going to be a little easier said than done. But I want this to look like this is a part of the snowman, that it's snow. And then I'm going to flip it over and try to attach it on the back side. So if you're making 2 wreaths a day, Elaine, you need to take a picture every day and put that on your Facebook page. Oh, crap. And use that, your URL. But also on your Etsy shop, you can also post it from there. So you can go and put those on your Etsy shop, and as you are completing that post, it'll ask you, I think, if you want to post it to your social media, and you just go ahead and post it right there. All right, let's see if we can get this attached, you guys. I'll try to push that under. Okay, let's just get this going here. So as usual, I am not going to attach this permanently just yet. I'm just going to see if I can get it attached and fuss with it a little bit to get it the way I want it. Well, Elaine, I knew nothing. I didn't even know what a URL was. And a URL is your internet address for your shop. I didn't even know what that was. So I'm in this business group with Julie Samako, and one of my questions is not, hey, help me start, help me start a group or help me do a digital product. No, it's what is a URL? And I mean, we laugh about that to this day, but that is the honest to God truth. You don't know what you don't know until you got to ask. So join her success circle if you can. It's relatively inexpensive, but I mean, it's relative because I don't know where anybody's, finances are. But it's invaluable, really. And she doesn't just do wreaths, y'all. She does internet business in general. So, I mean, if you're selling candles, or if you know somebody who's trying to sell jewelry, or, she has the information in her portal for just internet businesses in general. All right, let's flip this over and see what we got. Well, that's pretty cute, you guys. What do y'all think? I think it's pretty cute. And his little nose is a carrot, and it moves around to count down the days of Christmas. And I've handled it quite a bit, so I'm starting to get a lot of fraying. I'm going to try to not handle it so much. Ay, ay, ay. That is super cute. Okay, so let's make a bow. So I've chosen a different ribbon altogether. You even have a hard time with maneuvering in the portal. Yeah, me too. Me too. So I've chosen a ribbon different altogether. I've chosen this ribbon because I want it to look like he's got a scarf on. And I'm going to put it down here right below his throat. Okay? So we're going to move this aside. But in her portal, she has everything. Everything. So y'all, I'm going to use the easy bow tonight. I'm just now kind of learning on it. So I want kind of a long scarf tail. I've cut it off. It's kind of thin ribbon. It's thin ribbon. So I didn't dovetail it, and I'm not going to fold it. I just cut it at a straight slant. So I'm going to make some long scarf tails. So probably 14 inches. It is double-sided ribbon, so I don't have to flip it if I don't want to. I can't do that. That's got to go away. I know you should be able to put your ribbon on that, but it's kind of messing me up. I don't ever use it. All right, so this is going to be 5-inch loops, so I'm just going to put my finger on that 5-inch mark and put one side down, one edge down in there, and then I take this edge that's up and fold it under. And we'll do the same thing on this side. 5 inches. I'm not going to be doing a bunch. I'm just going to do four loops, and that's it. So y'all, this is a design that I've never seen anywhere, so I think it's a cute idea. It's my own idea. You know, I'm kind of a copier, so I'm pretty proud of myself that I've come up with something that I think is going to be cute. Just doubled it over. Yep, I saw that. So you guys, I have learned so much by watching other people, and I've said last night that the wreathing community is just so generous in how they help, and that fold over technique for thin ribbon is something I saw somebody else doing. That is not my own by any means, and the wreathing community is so generous that they just give out all of these tips. All right, so I'm going to see if I can pull this up without losing it, but it is kind of thin, so shouldn't be that difficult. It's only 4 loops. Give it a good couple of twists. All right, let's bring this back. Ooh, y'all, he's so cute. All right, so I'm going to put this right here, and it's just going to mimic a scarf. That's what it's supposed to represent, is a scarf. So I'm going to move this aside, get down in here so I can find something to tie it to. This is so cute, y'all. I'm so proud. All right, so I moved that apart to get down in there, and you can see there's quite a bit of space there. But if I do that and go all the way down there through this part, then my bow is going to fold up on itself, and I don't want that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this back together, and I'm going to go down through this mesh instead of separating it. I'm going to go through it. And that's going to give it some bulk underneath the ribbon, the bow, to prop it up and give it some height. And I'm just going to loosely tie this. Okay, that's it. Now this particular, I'll have to work with this bow. It needs to go down there a little bit farther, but it doesn't need to be smooshed up like that. So I'll have to figure out some way. That's pretty much it, you guys. This particular wreath is not going to get any embellishments. It is going to be just this. This represents the snowman, and this is his little scarf. And the outside is just coordinating ribbon and colors with the hat and the snowman. So he's not going to get any more adornment. Now, I got this little sign at the at-home store. So you guys run out and get you one of these. Put this in your shop if you like it. I think it's cute as can be. I am going to be going to the at-home store again and getting me some more. So the one thing that I'm not too happy with right now is that I would like a little bit more white right here. So probably what I'll do is I'll probably just do that right now. I'm going to do a couple more. I've got some of this mesh. This is the end of the roll, and I think that this one is enough for one side. And I will attach it with a pipe cleaner down in there. So y'all, a little tip that I learned the other day is save your rolls and cut them down and put them in the corners of your shipping boxes, and they help make your shipping boxes more stable. All right, so I'm going to roll this side. Let's see. This is kind of a pink white, but nobody will know it, so I'm going to use it. All right, so y'all, we've got the hurricane rain rolling in. So now I'm going to take a pipe cleaner and I'm going to secure it with a pipe cleaner. And so now I'm going to thread it down through here. I can find it. And twist it on the top. Yeah, needed it. Okay, let's do one more. So that piece wasn't very long, so I'll probably do another one. No measuring here, just eyeball it, cut you a piece. Doesn't have to be 30 inches, that's for sure. Give it a couple of rolls so that you get that frayed edge in the center. Couple rolls here. And scrunch it together to create a ruffle. All right, let's pipe cleaner that together. Now let's do another one on this side. See, it's just kind of missing right here. It's got a piece of this underneath the hat, but it's just really missing that piece right there. It's missing some white right there. Yeah, that's what it needed for sure. Okay. There we go. That's it. What do y'all think? So I will play around with this bow and get it more situated. It's sitting up a little bit high, but I'll have to figure out a way to get it down in there and without it being folded up on itself like that. But I think that's super, super cute, you guys. That's it for tonight. So you guys, don't forget to share this video if you don't mind. That definitely helps our business grow, helps my business grow. If you like what you saw and you want to watch it again, it's always available on my Facebook page, but it will also be downloaded to my YouTube channel, Teal Lollipops. And yeah, if you know somebody who might like it, send them to my Etsy page. That's also been listed in the comments section here. Super cute, you guys. I love this. Thank you so much for joining. There's 4 or 5 of you that show up every single time, and I'm so appreciative of you guys. I appreciate you more than you will ever know. And I'll probably be doing a video tomorrow. I got some more signs in today. I ordered them all from Personalize It by Pam, if y'all don't know her. So I've got this little baby. I've never done an oval sign before, and I think it is so cute. It says, "Welcome to our house." It's so pretty. And I've got this Merry Christmas sign with some, looks like candy, but it's actually an ornament. And then we've got, yeah, I'll be here, well, no, tomorrow won't be 6 because I don't get off until 7. So it'll be later. And then we've got this. It's Christmas Heifers is what it says. That's right up my alley, y'all, in case y'all don't know. And then I've got this. It says, "The true gift of Christmas is not the presents, but in his presence." So I've got some ribbon in here. Let's see if I can take this out. I've already paired some ribbon with this one. That's that one. Too cute. So those are some of the things that I'll be working on. I'm going to try to do it tomorrow. I may not get to do it tomorrow, but I'm going to try. I don't get off until 7, and so I won't get home until 7:30, so that's kind of late. But if I don't get to it tomorrow, then I will be on Saturday and Sunday to try to get these wreaths finished. I'm at number 20, or yeah, I'm at number 20. I've got to do one more to hit 20. That was my challenge. So, all right, you guys, thank you so much. Appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. And that is so cute. Bye, y'all.